I say, what are you doing, I am not ready, yo. This is not my real face. This is now my real face. Of course, I just transformed into a galaxy princess. Oh yes, look at me. All courtesy of Riri.
You're so hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel? Your touch magnetizing. Feels like I am floating. Leaves my body glowing.
Alright guys, as you saw from the title of this video, we're going to be using the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette. So, here it is, straight out the packaging, in the box, all of that. This is textured, you know, like when you used to do those arts and craft projects in prep school. Yeah, and you used to like put glue and then add glitter to it so it could be textured and cool. That's exactly what this is, so blast from the past here, okay? Alright, so this is the box. Let me show you guys the actual palette, and the palette is so gorgeous. Like I can see my reflection, like, wow. And it does have the Fenty Beauty on the front. It also has a list of all the colors in the palette, and the names are true to the theme. Like, they're super galaxy related. You have Milky Way, Light Year, Extraterrestrial, all them nice fancy things. So the names are really cool. And here is the palette. It comes with a mirror. So that's great, and the mirror is huge, so like you could literally use it to do your makeup. And here are the colors. Now I'm gonna swatch these for you guys, because I do find that even for myself, when I was looking at it, I was just like, none of these colors are like to die for. But bitch, when you swatch these colors, you're like, oh. Because when I went to Sephora, I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this yet. When I swatch it, I fall in love with it, and as you can see, I came home with it. So these are the swatches. Super glittery, super pigmented, just all around gorgeous. So I wanted to show you guys the palette on someone of a deeper skin tone than I am, and the palette is even more gorgeous. Like, hello. So now that you've seen all them gorgeous, glittery swatches, now you've seen half of my face done. Yes, this is the eye makeup that we're going to create today. And I think it looks good so far. So I'm going to show you guys how to achieve it on the other eye. So to start things off, I'm going to be priming my lid with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the color Milk. And then I like to use my fingers to blend this out because it warms it up. So the sister palette that we're going to be using today is the Creative Me palette. So we're going to go in with this blue shade here. And I'm going to take this on a big loose fluffy brush. And I'm going to be blending this all in the outer corner and outside of the eye, just so it gives me this rounded look right here. So first I take it in the crease, I tap it in, and then I blend it around, dragging it outwards. Now moving into my Take Me to Brazil palette, I'm going to be taking this navy blue shade, and I'm just taking this in the crease and on the outer V. And then of course blending the colors together. And to give us this gradient look, like it moves from light to dark, I'm gonna go in with some black shadow on a sparse brush, one that barely picks up product but kind of gets it where it's supposed to go. So I'm just dipping it into the black, and this is the black from the Take Me to Brazil palette. And then I'm just gonna use this on the outer corners. Then we're just gonna blend. So I'm gonna be taking these two colors on a flat brush and then mixing them together. I'm gonna put this on the inner corners of my eye. So now that we got the base down, it's time to move into Fenty Beauty. And I want to point out for this palette two things. It applies way better with your fingers, 100%. Two, if you are going to use a brush, wet the brush. Wet the brush after you've dipped into the palette. Because I found that when you wet the brush first and then put it in the palette, it still doesn't give you the color payoff that you want. So dip in the palette, wet the brush, and apply it to your eye first. Bam! I gave you your hot tips. Lego. So now I'm gonna move into Mars on Fire, which is this pretty pink color, and I'm gonna take it on a flat brush. As I said, dipping in the color first, and then applying your spray. And this is the Maybelline Master Fix spray. Getting that brush a little tacky, and then applying that by packing it on to the eye. So after going in with the brush, I go in with my finger because it just gives me a richer color payoff. So taking some on my finger. So now going into Midnight Bolt, which is this bright blue. Well, this is a dark blue. I'm gonna take up the color again, wet it, and then apply it to the outer corners of my eye. Woo! Y'all saw that blue transform. Tell me you didn't. This color is Sublime, and I'm just gonna be taking that and applying it right where the colors merge. And then it's time to blend, honey. Now for the underbrow highlight, I'm gonna be using Ozone. The names of these are so cute. Which is this color here. And I'm just gonna be taking that under my brow on a brush. So I went ahead and tight lined my upper eye as well as add some mascara and a liner. I didn't do a wing because it would take away from the all-in-one look that I'm trying to go for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the fallout here. And of course this is a glitter palette, so you know fallout is through the roof. So I'm going to clean up my face and then clean up the fallout and then start off my face routine. And I did use the Fenty Beauty foundation as well as the contour stick. I didn't use the under eye because it doesn't give me the smooth finish that I want. So now moving into the Killawatt highlight from the Fenty Beauty collection as well. I'm gonna go in with Ginger Binge as my blush, and I'm just gonna blend this into my contour. The same Midnight Bolt that we use on the eyes. And instead of using the pink on the inner corners, I'm gonna go in with a mixture of the purple that we use as well as this other purple in the palette. Milky Way. So going into Ozone on my fan brush, I'm just taking some product and so the final Fenty Beauty product from the Galaxy Collection that we're going to be using is the gloss, and this is in the color SpaceSuit. So I'm going to be taking the NYX Soft Matte Cream lip color in Abu Dhabi and then going over top with SpaceSuit. Alright guys, we've reached the end of this tutorial using the Fenty Beauty Galaxy Collection. Of course, I have Fenty Beauty on my eyes and on my lips and on my skin. Of course, it's a Fenty Beauty all-round tutorial. Why am I don't know. I'm sorry. So guys, I really like the palette. I love all the colors in it. I love how pigmented they are. Of course, because it is glitter, it does have a lot of fallout, but nothing that I'd go, oh, this is so hard to work with, and it wiped away really easily with a makeup wipe. So of course, if you're gonna use this, it's either you put powder under your eyes before you do your eye makeup, or you just do your eye makeup before your entire face. And the lip gloss I absolutely love. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to my channel already, subscribe. Become a sweets. You know the deal. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next upload.